Good morning, light workers, people of the world, cognitive enhancers, consciousness expanders, awareness heighteners, humanoid catalysts. Good morning, yo, it's your boy TSPG. Here for a video this morning, here for a beautiful video vlog this morning, here while it's snowing out in Minnesota. No pun intended, but the pun happened, so let's call it pun intended. Unintended, pun intended. It's kind of intended, but so ladies and gentlemen, today topic is on how to change your state of mind, your state of being, you know? How to change your state, and what's the benefit of it? What does it do for us? What does it do for you? Or even for the people around you, the universe, the world around you. What does it matter? Why is it so important? Let's get into why does it matter first off. Well, let's get into some psychology here. Our state of being is determined by how we feel. And our state of being is what is going to attract our resources and our life into our life. Our reality into our life is determined by our state of being. So why is it really important? Well, it's literally either going to shrinken or expand not only your awareness, your liability, your alive ability, your connection with source. It's gonna either shrink it or expand it, depending on how you utilize and whether we're aware of it or not, conscious of it or not. Our state of being is gonna be what's kind of like on our silver platter here. It's just gonna be what we eat, so to speak. Our state of being kind of determines everything. It determines our perception, our reality, and it might even unlock the codes to greatness. It might give you the keys to the kingdom. And that's the goal, right? I mean, to live forever, to find out how to experience pure joy and happiness for the feeling of longevity, not for something that's short term. We don't want all of these band-aids and pills to pop that all of a sudden cause more problems, and then you have to identify this problem, and you have another problem, and you feel like you have to identify that problem, and you put another band-aid on that problem, and then all of a sudden you have worse problem from your first problem. It's about stepping back from all of that, you know, a little bit, and realizing that the source of it all starts with you and our state of being. Now the video is, I'm already at 3 minutes. Wow. Our topic today is how to change your state of being. Well, what is our state of being? What we focus on. What we focus on. And you can feel a certain way about a certain topic more than you've ever felt that way, ever. You can love something more than you ever loved something. You can love yourself more than you've ever loved yourself. You can, like, marinate in something more and more meaningful and fruitful than you ever have before in 1 minute. Changing our state of being is determined by changing our focus. So what we focus on is what our life is wrapped around. It's like bacon wrapped cheeseburgers, but in this case we're wrapping our life around in this state of being, and it's attracted by default. Feel me? But anyways, so to change your state of being, you know, it's undeniable evidence. If you're thinking about a problem that you have, an issue in your life, and you just wish you didn't have it and the lack of it, and you're just overwhelmed with anxiety because you keep thinking of this habit, what does that do to our physiology? What does that do to our psychology even? What does that do to us that makes us feel, you know, unhealthy? It makes us feel nervous and nerve-wracking, and it's because we're focusing on it. And our focus is determining our state of being. Our state of being is determining, again, our reality. It's our bacon-wrapped cheeseburger, right? Cheeseburger would be our reality, and everything else is just like wrapping it up. Weird Weird example. But if we want to change our state of being, take some breaths, step back, just observe what we're feeling, and then start changing our focus to something that actually empowers us. Changing our emotion, changing something that is beautiful in our life. Go to our happy place. Go to something that we've done really good at. For me, it's like I've beat drugs. I feel so good. I start breathing. I wish I could feel like this for the rest of my life. I want to. I'm attracting health and prosperity into my life, and I love my mother. My mother is beautiful and she feels good, and all of a sudden, like, I start to change, and then that negative perception that you had originally is now just observed as is. It's just as is, and we don't have to necessarily identify ourselves with it and attach ourselves to it to make it really affect us. We can observe it as it is and choose to think elsewhere, and just know that we have an opportunity, not the obligation, and an opportunity to change our perception and our state of being by changing our focus. And when we change our focus, we could change our life. There's a quote that I like a lot. I don't remember where I read it. I don't remember if it's mine or not, but it stuck with me. If you can change the roots, if you change the roots, you could change the tree. If you change the seeds, you could change the flower. You could change the flower. But if you change your thoughts, if you change your focus, if you found a way that there's a way to formulate our reality, if you realize that we can change our state, we can change our thoughts, we can focus on something different, all of a sudden we realize, we have this giant epiphany that we can change our life. We can change our life. It's not that our life changes, our perception of it does. And that is magic. That's what magic is. It's just, give it a little sprinkle dust and poof. We can just start anticipating that. We can just look at it as it is. And we don't have to attach anything to it, good nor bad. We just know that right now in the moment we have the opportunity to change our perception by changing what we focus on. That changes our state. And what that does for us in our electromagnetic field, what that does for the world, what that does for people around us, what that does for the universe, you can't beat that. We have a universal toolbox, and it's all up here. And we have the ability to reach into the sea of unlimited possibilities. It's up there. We can call forth that which we wish to experience, and we can utilize it. And all of a sudden, everything will change. It's your boy TSPG. I just wanted to share some insight with you how to change our vibrational state. We're vibrational beings, and if we can change what we focus on, change our state of being, we can change the way we live our life, that we see each other. Have more compassion for everybody. It's not their fault. It's just their lack of understanding that they are in control of their destiny. They are the architect of the sculpture. They are the painter and the canvas. They are it. They are it. They are everything. And it's up to us to be conscious of that, to be more aware, to step back, and to share it with everybody so that everybody can grow together. Alright, it's your boy TSPG. Live at your face, area code, yo, to see the way that I bury the speech. Alright, it's your boy.